Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video we're going to be going through the top teams for Crystal Beetle Dream Run Boss today. There are 5 different teams I have to show for you. We're going to lead it off with 3 teams to use on epic difficulty, which you will have to either clear or get your top score of today. And we're going to begin with the most free-to-play friendly team here from Asparagus. Hugin in front of Shamira, Damon to the side buffing up Shamira, Coco on the right, and then Bonnie with the Elder Bow spell. If you don't have Shamira, you can replace Shamira for Odie. But of course, Shamira would be far better. So this is the most free-to-play team, no Celestial Hypogeans involved. And you can get a decent score in epic difficulty, but of course you will not be able to clear epic today. In fact, the only teams which will clear epic today will be using Rainier at Mythic Plus, so that is going to be kind of essential. Potentially it can be done without Rainier Mythic Plus, but then you have to have like a fully maxed out account, in which case you probably already have Rainier at Mythic Plus. Okay, so let's see what we can get from this team. And then there are going to be RNG teams for hell difficulty if you're able to make it there today, because we're kind of going to be very under leveled right now for hell difficulty, and so survival is going to be the issue for those RNG teams, which we'll show you later. But let's see what happens here. 39 seconds left. I mean, looking at the score, you might think that this would have a chance of clearing epic difficulty, but the problem is the more damage you deal, the more damage reduction that the boss has. And so like in these final 20 seconds, your damage is going to really slow down. It isn't going to be as high as it was up until this point. But I mean, it's still going to get a decent score, definitely over 90% of the boss's health, like with the maxed out account, which is what we have. And Hugin ended up actually dying, which is not good. Probably if you did maybe a couple runs, you would have better RNG. But overall, 91% of the boss's health, 49 billion damage, pretty good for a free-to-play friendly team. But now next up, we're going to show you the budget team. Basically, if you don't have Rainier at Mythic Plus, this is going to be the team that you'll want to run. This is the best team for epic if you do not have Rainier. Pink Trin on the right, Blue Trin on the left, from Evanescence, Marish, Frosty, Bonnie and Shamira on the Stellar Bond, Coco in the back, and then Smokey in the back as well with the Elder Bow spell. Okay. We'll watch it. Now, this team has reported to get around 96% of the boss's health, and that was with a Paragon 1 level of upgraded account. So because we have Paragon 4 upgrades, I think we may even be able to clear the boss today with this team. But generally speaking, this team is not going to be able to clear epic difficulty. But if we do clear it, I'll just show you the other Rainier team that you should use to actually clear epic difficulty, because this one is not going to clear for the majority of players. I'm even kind of hoping it doesn't clear for this account, because I want to show you the Rainier team on epic difficulty. But either way, this is going to be solid for getting you like a top score on epic if you're not able to clear it, like if you do not have the Rainier. Because yeah, Rainier is kind of like Rainier is the key puzzle piece in order to clear epic difficulty today for almost all players. 48 seconds left, up to 70% of the boss's health, which is like, yeah, that's great. Like our score so far. Let's see, the survival also looks pretty good, because you have Coco for the damage reduction and protection. You have the twins as well for the Stellar Bond buff and also healing and shielding. And so it looks really safe, actually. No one is really getting low on health, even after Coco's shield wears off. 84% of the boss's health, 30 seconds left. But hell difficulty is going to be so different. The survival is not bad for this epic difficulty, but hell difficulty, the boss is like hitting you really hard. So we have 92% of the boss's health, 17 seconds left. I'm hoping we don't clear it here, because I want to show the Rainier team, but I feel like we might be able to actually clear it. Okay, we survived that burst from the boss. Almost 95% of the boss's health. Okay, please don't clear it. I don't think we're going to clear it. We're just going to get a good score, right? Because I do want to show you guys the Rainier team. This is so close. 2 seconds left. Oh, wow. 99.17%. But this shows you basically, this team is not meant for clearing epic difficulty. However, it can get you a top score on epic difficulty if you do not have Rainier. That is crazy. 99.1%. Now the Rainier team is going to be able to clear it even for like a Supreme Plus level upgraded of your account. Rainier at Mythic Plus, other heroes at Supreme Plus. This is going to clear it for you. This is Mold's team, able to 100% clear this this epic difficulty. Blue turn on the right, pink turn on the left, Rainier in front of Shamira, Coco in the back, and then Bonnie on the Stellar Bond with the Blade Ring spell. This team, the reason you use Blade Ring when you use Rainier is because Shamira enters into melee, basically range of the Crystal Beetle boss, and then her damage is considered to be melee-oriented damage. Which, yeah, I guess is kind of strange that that's how it works, but that is why when you're seeing Rainier position swapping Shamira into the face of the boss, that is when you run the Blade Ring spell. Okay, you're seeing it here, completely shredding through this, like 70 seconds left, all the way 50% of the boss's health. Yeah, Rainier is so important for pushing your damage scores in the pre-endless Dream on bosses. And it's crazy because Rainier is a hero which has been, like, when global launch happened of AFK Journey, Rainier was the #1 Celestial Hypergene priority for everyone. Up to Mythic Plus. Everyone rushed him to Mythic Plus. And since then, he's been getting so much value. It's been over a year of Rainier still just absolutely dominating pre-endless Dream on bosses, which was crazy. You did not expect that he was going to be strong for so long. Okay, but you're going to see here, it will be a pretty safe clear of the epic difficulty. It can be done with Supreme Plus level on your Shamir and Bonnie and twins. But they should have high exclusive equipment, like Shamir should have plus 15 or plus 20 exclusive equipment. That would be important. So Bonnie went down here. I don't know if that was bad luck or if that is always going to happen. But either way, Shamir is going to clean it up. Shamir just has to be the main one surviving. And there you go. 19 seconds left. We get the clear. And if you had lower upgrades, you should still be able to get the clear with a team like this. But you might have to try a couple of times. But then that will be it. Okay, we're moving on to Hell difficulty. Now for Hell difficulty, those teams we showed will not work anymore. You have to use, and obviously if you cleared Epic, you would definitely have the twins, you would have Shamira, otherwise there's no way for you to clear Epic today. So these are going to be the two Hell teams. First one is Ebzy and Min's team. This one is not the top scoring. However, both of these teams have RNG, by the way, because the boss is going to hit you like a truck. However, this one is lower on the RNG side compared to the other team I'll show you finally. So you can maybe get a decent score with this one, and then you can go for all of your runs with the other one. So this Ebzy Min team for Hell difficulty, Thorin in front of Shamira, Pink turn on the right, Blue turn on the left, Bonnie on the Stellar Bond, Coco on the right with the Elder Bow spell. Now you're going to see the problem is keeping your team alive. So that's why you have Thorin, you have Coco. Look at that burst from Crystal Beetle right at the beginning. He's blowing up Thorin right from the beginning of the match. Twins are almost dead. Coco casts her ultimate for the damage reduction. Okay, and we kind of stabilize for right now. So the other crazy thing about this Hell difficulty of bosses is like the damage numbers are insane. Like you end up in 150 billion damage and stuff, when like in Endless even it's just like 80 billion, 90 billion. So I don't really understand why Hell difficulty specifically has such crazy damage numbers. Okay, I think that was really key, having everyone survive at the beginning and then Coco tries to stabilize. I know we're not out of the woods yet, like the boss can kill us at any second and then that is going to totally destroy our run. But if things continue to go as they have been going, then we will end up with a pretty decent score. This team has a potential of getting up to 145 or 150 billion. I think 140, yeah, around 140 billion damage has been reported as one of the highest scores for this team. Great news, we're surviving for the whole fight. Now the boss is about to attack me again. Okay, we take it. That is good. So maybe it looks like just at the beginning of the fight, the first like 5 to 10 seconds, that is the riskiest. But when Coco begins cycling her ultimate, then you're going to be fine. And that's what it looks like. Like, look at this. 13% of the boss's health, all the way 118 billion damage. Like, the numbers are just completely kind of out of whack. Because, like, in Endless difficulty, you do not deal this much, like hundreds of billions of damage. And this is only 15% of the boss's health. Okay, everyone's alive, great, 5 seconds left. Yeah, we're going to get 140 billion. That is what I said is about around about what you can expect from this team. 147, almost 148 billion damage. That is a really good score. I'm really happy with that. And that is basically close to the maximum potential of this team comp here from FZ and Min, and this is a very good team. It has RNG. All of these teams have RNG for the hell difficulty, but this one has a bit lower RNG compared to the final team I'm going to show you. So the final team is from Autumn and Frosty, but this is the team which has reported the highest scores. This team has gotten 150, I think 7 billion damage. So this is the top team of today for the hell difficulty. Of course, you want to have your charms crafted by now on all of your key heroes. Definitely Thorin, Shamira, Bonnie, Twins, and even Coco probably helps. And with the Elder Bow spell, Blue turn on the right, pink turn on the left, Shamira and Bonnie on the Stellar Bond, Thorin in front of Coco. And again, this is only for hell difficulty. This is not for epic. This will not do well for you in epic. So we'll watch a run, but if the team dies, if anyone on the team dies early on, I'm just going to skip it and then we're going to do skip runs because this is a very high RNG team. I don't know how many times we're going to have to run it in order to get the top score. If we just completely luck out, we can hit it on our first run. But, like, the odds are not in our favor for that to happen. But lately, we've been pretty lucky in our Dream Run videos so far. So, hopefully that can continue. Yeah, and, like, really, the heroes here are pretty much the same as the heroes we just used in the team right before this. But the positioning is different. And positioning and timing of your damage is going to make a difference in these boss fights. That's just how it goes in Dream Realm. Okay, so far so good, looking good, but I'm worried that maybe later on is the time that maybe some heroes could die, like Bonnie. She's taking a bit of damage. I'm worried that she's going to go down. And the twins, of course, you cannot allow them to die. That would be really bad. I think the kind of good thing here, maybe Thorin is getting off a bit of extra damage from the position that he's in. Okay, boss is about to attack. And Bonnie goes down, 32 seconds left. I think that probably is not the good RNG. So I'm going to go ahead and skip the run, because I don't think any of your allies can die if you want to get your top score. So we're going to have to do skip runs now, because this is the top team. And it got 144 billion, which is still, it is still pretty good, right? Even when we had Bonnie die. So even though there's RNG, even when you don't get great RNG, you're still going to get a pretty decent score with this comp. Okay, but we're just going to have to use all of our skip runs, and hopefully we can get lucky. There we go. Rank 3 position, 154 billion damage. Not bad. Definitely not bad. But there's more potential for us, because the top two, who also have all Paragon 4 account, they are 156 billion damage. And even in my district, another player 154. 156 is really good. Those people did get really good RNG in order to hit that. Honestly, 154 that we hit is also really good. Okay. 155. We're closing in. Can we just bump it up to 156 billion damage? But this shows you that the RNG is bad for this. Don't get me wrong. However, it isn't terrible. We've done 5 runs. 2 of them have been good hits. And near even maximum. And then the other 3, okay, well, this is the bad one. But the other 3 were not terrible scores. 144 compared to the top hit of 154 or 155 is not that far off. Okay, but now it looks like the RNG is getting to us. Overall, 155 billion damage. Honestly, that's like rank 3 in our district. And another 155. And in total, 155.9. We're basically sitting at 156 billion damage with that hit that we got. So, you know, I will, okay, this is 156, right? Okay, I'm leaving it at that. I know we're not rank 1, it's showing us as rank 3, but 156 billion damage with this team, that is near the maximum potential. It can go up to 157 billion probably with our account, but like, who really cares at this point? So hopefully this video is helpful. Good luck getting a top score in the Dream Run boss today. If there's any other team that worked for you, feel free to share in the comment section. That is much appreciated. But thank you guys for watching. If you're not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, please smash that subscribe button. Also, feel free to join my AFK Journey Discord server. There's a link to that in the description of this video. And finally, if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Firelight store. There's a link to that in the description of this video and a pinned comment. This is the best way you can support me at no extra cost to you. So thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video. And until then, everyone, peace out for now.